MHA, bringing quality to later life.
Wherever I've been, there have been people enjoying themselves. And I think most people like to enjoy themselves, whatever age they are. And where you find people meeting with each other, seeing people that they see regularly and seeing some visitors, having some food together, having some fun together, and going home, having an event in their day, that's a brilliant part at Live at Home. And the fact that, as well as that, we speak to people on the phone and help people not sit at home on their own all the time, but have a conversation with someone once a week or more if they want, really mean that we help people be less lonely, more connected, and have a better quality of later life, which is what we're here for in the first place. I think what's brilliant about Live at Home is it helps people select how they participate in community on their terms, rather than imposing what good community looks like and telling people you either do it like this or not at all. And that choice around the community that you want to be in as a Live at Home member, that is a community that cares for you as an individual, is just simply wonderful.
It's been nice here today to come along to places like this where you wouldn't perhaps get to on a local bus. So to have the Live at Home scheme come in a minibus makes a big difference.
At Tom Garden Centre, which was lovely, and we've had a lovely lunch at St Andrews and met Ashley. Of course, I'm an avid Emmerdale fan.
Very good. It's nice to have company when you live by yourself, and I enjoy it, all the trips and everything they do. Oh yeah, I've made some good friends. We go away on holiday, go spa, yeah.
You know, it keeps you younger, and it gives you something to get up for in the morning, and it gives you something to go to bed for at night, rather than just be sat looking at four walls, you know. So yeah, all credit to them. It's a wonderful scheme. It really is.
The role that I have is that I'm an area manager for MHA Live at Home. We do exercise classes, so we do seated yoga possibly to our older group of people, but for our younger group of people we sometimes do strength and balance exercises.
The strength and balance classes are fantastic because what it's doing, it's bringing people together. So obviously through word of mouth, friends telling each other. So it's, you know, a sense of community. And also you have, it reduces isolation, and you can see the difference as time goes by, how somebody who would come in, who's sort of a little bit quieter, and how the friendship develops within the group itself, and how confident, and how people would just sit and talk. And I think that's the best part of it.
Another way of meeting other people, new people, as well as exercising. So worth doing, because it's nice to do something regularly in the winter.
I would say we probably have every single culture you can possibly think of in just one class. And it's amazing watching them, how they all work together. And you do get, obviously, a lot of people who don't speak English very well. But by talking to them on a weekly basis and just giving them that much confidence to say, look, come on, we're going to speak in English. However broken you speak your language, it doesn't matter. You know, we're just going to understand each other.
Oh, it's wonderful. Since I've retired, I just can't bear staying at home and doing nothing. So, yes, it's nice meeting lots of other people who live within the area. So we're building up our community that way. You know, it keeps us going, keeps the mobility going. Yeah.
I think the advantage we have working in partnership is that MHA is recognised all in different areas very, very quickly. And through that, we can start activities and say to them, look, these are the other activities that we provide, these are the other things that we do as well. I think that's the biggest impact that we've had.
The befriending service is for people who really struggle to get out of the home. a manager would go out, or an assistant manager would go out and assess that person and match a befriender to the person who needs a service. And in that way, we try and get a really good match and provide a really good service that lasts for a long time, and a service that is beneficial to both of them.
My name's Annie Ashby. Latterly, you know, my greatest joy has been participating in this befriending scheme, which I think is just so fabulous. I was not participating in life very much at all because I'd been very ill, and so it's been amazingly helpful to me to suddenly find that there was this opportunity available that could start to get one out. Having a befriender, you eventually feel absolutely safe with that person. It does become very much more like a friendship, you know.
Although it's called a befriending scheme, it's a mutually beneficial thing. So, as we all know, that relationships are at their most rich when everybody contributes to the party. So it's not necessarily one person coming to visit another, it's two people meeting up and having a nice time and doing it on a regular basis. I didn't know anything about Annie when we first started. You know, it's only afterwards when you dig a little bit deeper then you hear about other issues. For example, like the mental health issues that Annie has mentioned. And so you can be forgiven for thinking that people are fine and doing well and progressing, but I'm sure I've helped Annie talk through some things. There have been some times when I've been quite forceful, just dragged her out to the shops and she didn't really want to. But I guess that's the beauty of a friendship, when it works in both ways. And sometimes someone can do all the taking and another day somebody else can do all the taking, and overall there's a great balance.
Anybody who is isolated or lonely or bereaved is the most marvellous thing. And I mean, I can't put into words how important I think it is and how beneficial I think it is.
On the whole, everybody wants to help everybody, and it's just, you know, if you make it easy for people to do that, then it happens.
How it's affected me or benefited me has just been magnificent.
Well, lots. I think the members dictate the activities, really. I mean, when I first joined, there was already stuff in place. So what we've done is we've built on those services that were provided already, and we've listened to our members, and as they grow, we grow in providing services that they want. They don't want to feel isolated. They want to be empowered and very independent. And I think that's the whole ethos of what the Live at Home stands for, you know, is to reduce isolation and promote independence.
Well, it gets me out as well as the members. I love coming here, I love people. I do, unfortunately, suffer a lot with depression, but coming here makes me feel better, see? Because I get a lot out of it. It's a two-way traffic. They always say, oh, Christine this, Christine that, and I say, no, I get far more back.
We've had phone calls of people wanting to move near our area because the Live at Home scheme is operating where it is. And that's a really good compliment, I think, the fact that people will move to where that Live at Home is.
Well, I think you just need to care about other people. Have a kind streak, really, basically, but care about other people and don't judge them.
It means a lot to me. I think if we get it right now, then it can only get better when we get older.
I think funding's really important, but I think what's more important is having a clear view of what we're trying to do, and that view is directly influenced by the people who are at Live at Home. If MHA stays agile in listening to what people want and delivering services that people want, that then helps us move on to making sure that we can raise money. All of that helps us deliver more, services in a way that people need to give them the communities that they want. And MHA as a charity is passionate about raising as much money as we can to do as much as we can for as many older people as we can, and Live at Home is a really key component to that.
If you would like to find out more about MHA and their Live at Home scheme, visit www.mha.org.uk or call 01332 296 200.